Okay, folks, Jared and I was asked to do a review of another camera. They sent us two. I've already put mine out, and here's Jared's. This is the Camojojo Trace cellular camera. Uses 4G LTE, AT&T. That's the only service. And has a you can see the antenna right there. It flips up. It's not one of those what I call rubber ducks. It's got a 2-second trigger speed, video instant play. It has a live real-time feature. It's LTE 4G and has GPS installed. I'll let Jared set his up. He's got to get batteries for it. I just set mine up, and we'll just do these. This will be a initial review, not a recommendation. Initial review of these cameras. You know us, we like to try them out. Like to do it a year, which we probably will do a year-end review. But since the issue with the other camera we tested, we may do a 3 or 4 month review to let you know how we feel about it. Hey folks, Jared's getting his camera. There it is. That's the Camojojo Trace, and he's got to get batteries so he can get his set up. Mine's already set up, and you can see all the stuff there. Let me see if I can get it in focus. It's got image size 5 megapixel, 3 megapixel, multi-shot, video size 1080 or 720. That's for the video. Send frequency 3 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 PIR sensor. I think it's 0 to 9 minutes. That's the selectivity on the sensor, 0 to 9. 9 being the highest, 0 being the lowest. PIR display is on or off, and when you do that, when you put the PIR delay on, then you have multiple ranges you can set it. Then you've got time lapse, which we wouldn't use. Then you got flash power, high or low, and that's for your LEDs, your infrared for night vision. And then working timer 1, working timer 2, keep those off. Water stamp is on mine. Battery type, it tells you whether it's alkaline or nickel metal hydride or lithium. And then the cycle recording is off on. And I believe what that is once it fills that 32 gig built-in SD card that you can't change, it will overwrite that memory.
But it comes with a 7-day trial.
Free trial.
Unlimited photos and videos for the first 7 days. It also comes with a 2-year good quality warranty.
Now this is just an initial review, so don't go out running and buying one because we're doing this review right now. You know us.
Unless you want to.
Yeah, unless you want to.
Unless you want to try it with us.
Well, there's been other people who have reviewed this camera. The thing is, now you can bring it comes with a USB cord where you can bring your laptop and plug into the camera and download your pictures off the camera. But this is strictly cell camera.
Yeah, it's a cell camera only. You're not going to you're not going to be able to put an SD card in it. But it comes with your strap, which we found out is a good long strap.
Good long strap,
the
good buckle.
Pretty good.
It's one of those cinch up types. You don't actually have a buckle.
And then you have the tree clamp,
post clamp, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to use that.
No, you don't.
But it does allow you to tilt the camera down. Like if you put the camera high up in the tree and you want to tilt it down.
A communication link cable.
That there is for a solar panel. This does come with a solar panel.
Okay, that's the solar panel. This is the communication cable.
Yeah, that goes. That's the USB cable that you can use.
So you can hook it up to your laptop or your card reading device, whatever. It's a type. I think that's a Type C.
Yeah.
USB to a regular USB.
Yeah.
So that will plug into the bottom of an iPhone.
No, that plugs into the camera.
No, that plugs into the camera.
Right.
I thought the iPhone had the Type-C. No, the
we have the Lightning or whatever it is on the iPhone.
well, it's the Samsungs.
Yeah.
They actually use that.
If you had a cable that had the USB-C on both ends.
No, I'm saying so this goes to the camera?
Oh.
Or does this end go to the camera?
No, that end, the USB here goes to the camera. This goes to your laptop.
I thought that went to this.
No.
And then that could plug into like your
no,
if you
that
like
goes
a Samsung Galaxy or something.
That goes into the camera.
Okay. So
now the camera does require 12 batteries. That's the only. If I was going to say downfall because of the price of batteries nowadays.
It depends on how long those batteries last.
Right.
I'm not going to say anything about how many batteries it takes yet. If those batteries we can get a good solid year out of without having to change them, I don't care to put 12 in it.
Now, from what I've heard, which they didn't send us these solar panels, but you can actually power the camera from the solar panel itself without even any batteries in the camera.
Well, here's your cell antenna.
Yep.
And then, of course, the bottom opens up here, and it shows your battery life, it shows your communication, and then it shows your
cellular.
Your cell signal.
The one button there on the bottom left is a format, so it formats the SD card. It's built in. And
then one thing that's about these that's really nice that we talked about on the other cameras that we tried, they had it as well, is the battery tray.
You have to jerk it too.
That you can take out. So when the camera's on the tree, you can take this out, you can load it up. It'd be really nice if they sold extra of these.
Yeah.
To where you could have one in the camera, one with fresh batteries in it. When you go
pull
to check
one out, put the other one in.
Pull it out, slap the new one in, take the other one home, put new batteries in.
Right.
But I really like the battery trays and the fact that they come out. I like that a lot better.
And when you shut the door, they're safe if you put a lock on it.
I'm just saying, I like that a lot better than the cameras that you open up the bottom and the batteries fall out.
Right.
I like this better, but you know, you got the battery tray.
Now the little white card you see right there.
There is a place here that says SIM.
That's the SIM card that comes with the camera for AT&T. That's the cellular
SIM card thing there for them. It's got a reset button here on the side. Place for your communication cable to hook up. You said that's the format. What's that little?
I thought that was a reset button, but that might be a microphone. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll have to look at the manual.
Right here's your microphone.
Yeah, there's the microphone.
But like I said, Dad's is up and running right now. It's already communicating. He's already gotten pictures from it. Not really been any deer. It's been us walking in front of it.
Right.
Me riding side by side in front of it. But where he's got it hanging, I would say between now and this time tomorrow, he'll have deer on his camera. He'll be sitting at the house. He'll get a ding.
And right now, down here on the farm, cell service is not that good. We got 1 bar LTE.
1 bar, but on the camera, it had 60%.
Well, it's showing 40% now.
40 now?
Yeah.
Well, right here, it had 60.
It had 60 right here where we're standing.
But over there, it has 40, and it still communicates.
Still communicates.
That other one, we're going to try these. And like I said, his is already up and running. I've got to get batteries. Didn't know I was going to be doing this today. So I've got to get batteries, and I'll get mine set up here somewheres.
Now, the nice feature, now Jared showed you the mount that we can use, but you can actually, without that mount, you can actually strap that to the tree. It's got 2 holes at the top to run a Python cable through. It also has threaded inserts to where, like that mount you have on the tree.
If you have one of the mounts that screws into the tree,
it's on the bottom too. Yeah.
The only problem I have with those is a raccoon, a bear, or something can flip your camera.
Yeah, and if you see, it's on the bottom too.
Yeah.
And then you should have a place there for the solar panel to plug in.
Right here. Right there's where the...
Yeah, that's where that little cord goes. And then the solar panel plugs into that little cord.
Well, it's not just a solar panel. You can hook a 6-volt DC battery.
Right, 6-volt rechargeable battery.
Or you can plug in a
solar panel.
So we're excited about these. We're going to give these a good try. We'll have multiple reviews of these. This is just the initial. We'll have one here in a few months, see how they're doing.
I'm going to say about 3 months.
And then at the end of hunting season, we will give you our complete total thoughts about these.
Alrighty, so there's more clips showing that I'd shot earlier, so just stay tuned and you'll see that and see some of the pictures from the camera. Okay folks, I have initialized the Camojojo camera. That's the cell antenna right there. And we have it out here in the field looking back up through that way, because we know there's a deer trail there. I've got the mounting bracket where I can angle it. Right now I just have it level. And got all the excess strap wrapped around the tree. This is a small diameter tree. I do like the buckle on this thing. It's just a pull buckle. And got it, took a little bit to get it initialized and get it set up, because we're down here on the farm and cell service is not that great. Looking at the app, I get 40% cell service where this is located right now. I have not been able to use the live feature, and I think it's because the cell service is only at 40%, but I'll keep trying, maybe even after I get home. But it's set. I hope I got all the settings right, but if I need to, I can fix that, I hope. So we'll see what happens here. Give this thing a good thorough run. And as we always try to say in our videos, we're not going to recommend you go buy this thing right now just because we're doing an initial video on this thing. You know, we have to test this to tell you what we think of. So we're going to leave this thing out here for about 2 or 3 months. It takes 12 batteries. It does have a battery tray. It has no SD card. It's a built-in 32 gig SD card, so you can't change it. And it has an AT&T Sims card. And there is the buckle on it, which you can lock. It has holes right there where you can put a Python cable on it. But being down here on the farm, out here in the field, the bow range, you don't have to worry about it. So just stay with us and we'll keep you updated on it. Okay, here's the app to get the Camojojo app going. You see I selected the camera, and I'm going to show you the status. It gives you the temperature. Here is the camera settings, and I've gotten, you know, work mode and all that. Is auto, camera set for pictures and video. The picture size is 5 megapixel. It's 1080p for video, and PR delay is on, and I have it set for 1 minute. And then it's using alkaline batteries. And then I'm going to look at the pictures. Here's all the pictures. I had 40 at this time. It was the initial setup. Had some deer in the pictures. That's us setting them up. Then I requested some HDs. Here's one of the videos. Nice little buck, and you can hear the audio in the background. I downloaded it to my phone, and then I requested some HD of video and still pictures, and it has its own built-in GPS to show you where your camera is located. Then I like this, it's got your trigger, your species, the camera, temperature, barometric pressure, and the moon phase. And I like that. I really like the species identification there. But it's a very simple app to use. Now I'm closed. Stay tuned for more because Jared and I will be doing about a 2-month or 3-month review of this camera. So stay tuned to J&J True Outdoor Adventures for more of these updates on this camera.